So guys, as we begin the next awesome exciting LEGO custom, and hopefully this one will come out just as good as the other ones, but you never can tell. You never can tell. But here we have our hosts for today, Stanley and of course Spider-Man. We can begin in just a few short seconds. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Superman's custom builds, and here we are again with another exciting custom. And today we are doing none other than the final Avenger of the MCU, Doctor Strange. Before we go into that, people have been requested to add the spider legs to the Spider-Man suit. The closest thing you ever get is the swords from Deathstroke, so that's your best bet, but that's what I would suggest. Anyway, it does remove the shoulder pads, the epaulette piece. If you really want to do the spider legs, that's your best option. Anyway, without further ado, let's go inside and make the final Avenger, Doctor Strange, for the MCU. Okay, just need to get, all we have to do is randomize the appearance now. Let's see if we get something good. Alright, there we go. Let's start off with his hair. Now, when I was looking through his hair, I know what I was not going to do. It is going to be two colors, that is clear to me now. And it does comb back. I want to say Perry White. I want to say. Because his hair is two colors. That's why I'm going to go with Perry White then. So black and grey for the sides. There we go. Anyway, from there, go to heads, custom heads, and you want to have that Iron Man head, what we've had before. Where is it at? Number 21. And of course, head's already done. Go to facial hair, black. Perfect. And we can come out from that now. Go to capes, scroll down for the big red cape. Dark, it looks actually no, it's a bright red. I want to say it's a dark red on the outside, or is it inside? Does that? No, we'll make it a dark red just to make it a bit more dynamic. Moving on now to the actual attachments. I suppose we could add some attachments to give him more red on there on the shoulders. So we'll go for the epaulette. Well, that does remove the cape. However, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We'll just check real quick. If it does, then we can manage about it. It does, but the cape you want is actually number 14, not 13. Looking at it again. You can make it dark red or normal red, but I would say dark red so it doesn't look like the comic book version. Just to mix it up a bit. Arms are of course blue, dark blue. There are like gauntlets on them. Well, not gauntlets, but a different shade. Let's see. Yep. So what you're going to do is go to the arms, and you want to make the top part bright blue and the lower part dark blue. And the gloves, which he doesn't have, so that'll be human skin. Body is a basic robe piece with the Eye of Dormammu in the center, and there is a belt, but you're not gonna find that, so your probably your best bet is the League of Shadows Ninja chest piece. Dark blue, bright blue, I want to say. But we will look for any piece that has like a I guess you could say the prison uniform, but that has pockets, so we don't want pockets. Another good choice would be Decide, but there isn't. It's too basic. Picky. Yep, this is the one. So moving on to the hips, which are, of course, there's gonna be a belt here, which is a dark brown one. So that does mean we can use Deathstorm. Well, not Deathstorm, but Scarecrow, because he's the only one with the brown hip piece. Legs, of course, are dark. I'll have the go with the Commissioner Gordon type leg, I want to say. But this character would also have booties. But just to finish off the robe, you do think you want to have the Commissioner Gordon legs. So you have that in mind. Let's see. Alright, we'll go with the Commissioner Gordon legs then. Make them blue, just add the robe down. And from there, we can go to the effects and powers. Jump Slam up. Now his powers have this orange aura attack, so we'll go with that. Number 3 for the bubble. Hit impacts. And I guess we can put the glow fists on too. You want to go with number 3 for that little circle thing he has. And both of those will be that orange color. Get rid of the weapon because he doesn't need it. Personality, we'll go with blue or teal for him because he's got more blue on him. Standard health, voice 1, target module stars, animation martial artist, basic speed, abilities, tap square will be a lunge attack, number 3. Hold square, oh this is hold square, tap square fighting, hold square, maybe a yell attack I think. Oh, I'll go for number 2. And that will have a sonar explosion to it. Let's see now. Detective mode, not really his thing. I mean, he is smart, don't get me wrong there. What the heck? I mean, he does have teleportation for a sorcerer. Number 3, and we'll just put the portal on. There we go. Hold circle will be destroy mode, I want to say. But we need to have a beam in there. Number 4 for the beam, that will come out from one hand to make him look like a badass. It doesn't matter which hand you want to do it. So there's that. X is of course for flight. Hyper jump as well. Skill set, no gravel gun. I want to say technology access because of his doctor stuff. But that's more like a Tony Stark thing. Acrobat and wall climbing. No super strength. Beam deflect. Because of the time stone, he can do chlorokinesis. X-ray vision. Sure. No goon command, no graffiti tracking. Illuminate, well, not really, because he doesn't need this torch. And of course, stealth. There we go. Last but not least, basic information, hero character, and he would join the Avengers. Not the Avengers, the Justice League. Because he already is an Avenger. But name, of course, is Doctor Strange. I was not going to put in his surgeon version because he's basically the same. There isn't a mask on this hero, so I didn't think that was necessary. So there we go, Doctor Strange. I think I did a good job on this one. Alright, down we go. Now we can show off the awesomeness of Doctor Strange. Right, so starting off, we will begin with his tap square for the fighting. Hold square for the yelling of power. Tap circle for his teleportation. Hold circle for his beam of destruction. And now if you do the hyper jump, there we go, hold X for the hyper jump, and that transfers into flight. So there is your Doctor Strange, guys. Alright then, this has been my attempt doing other than Doctor Strange from the Marvel Avengers movies, you know, the MCU. If you guys enjoyed it, if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And with that, we have done all of the movie Avengers, so that is all of them done. Now you're going to say, are you going to do the Guardians of the Galaxy? I will probably do that, yes. They will be added to the list as we speak. And but till next time, we'll be making another awesome custom, and that awesome custom is, let's take a look at the list and see what comes next. Where are we at? It is Captain Marvel from the comics. Till next time, guys. Peace.